Oh, okay. All right, cool. So then we should be able to go to here, and we should be able to go to here. Make sure I got everything running. Yeah, I'm eating pizza. Why can't I watch this? Well, let's go here. I can never remember how to do this part. Okay. All right, that's good. So we're here. We're here. Where'd chat box go? Or is that? New comments will be displayed here. Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. Yeah. So is there a way for me to? I can go full screen with that. That's wonderful, but not really. I don't want to customize the logo. I want to get out of full. Oh, there it is. Too many things in front of my screen. Here we go. So now if we go here and we will just take this full. Can I move stuff around? No, of course I can't move stuff around because that's probably. Ooh, what about settings? Video, audio. Live stream is stuck at 720 because I'm restreaming video. Not that matters. General. Automatic share screen. No. Okay. All right. So let's put this back to what it was, and we'll just move this. I can't even do that, can I? So it is kind of all or nothing. Okay, fine. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, my Discord's been blown up. Don't switch. Don't switch. Just say. All right. So I got 4 messages in here. What are they? Probably me all going live. Yeah. All right. So then we'll join the boys. And are you not chatting in Discord? Yes. Just be patient. Seriously, can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah. Now we can.
I was
Now
too
that
busy
you showed up.
trying to figure out which way was up with all my stuff. All right, so James has brought a problem with this thing.
With that beet potato harvester, yeah.
And I also need to go live in here. Share my screen, screens, this screen, go live. All right, so there, I'm outputting there too, so we can follow along in real time. Here we go. All right, let's download that. Download. Okay, so that's done. Put that back over here. James, can you do me a favor real quick? Are you watching either one of the actual live streams?
I was watching on your YouTube one. Give me 2 seconds.
Would you just go over and throw a message in there real quick? I don't care what it says.
I did earlier.
You did? Alright, well that's disconcerting.
There you go.
I'm pretty good, thanks for asking. long as it shows up. I just want to make sure because the restream, I was in and out and messing with it and trying to get things coordinated there. All right. This can go away now. I forgot. Oh, I'm working on that too. I took this 4840. I emptied half the textures file. It's crazy. But I saw that on my desktop. I don't think I've actually finished with that yet. Yeah, there's 89 megabytes of material that was not used by that mod.
Wow.
Now that's before compression, but still, you know, even after you compress it, that's a lot of crap. All right. Now, what is our issue with this, Jimmy boy?
I cannot get it to pick up a potato or sugar beet windrow.
What the heck's this thing's problem? Come on, you goofy turd. So I don't suppose you're playing a game right now, multiplayer style, where I can just jump in yours and we can...
No, but I can start one up in a second.
Yeah. Let's try it out. Maybe it's going to be a good idea. Maybe it's going to be horrible.
So we just need to... I need to remove some of those mods out of that one.
Well, this could be slightly problematic. If my... Because it well, I don't know why it's defaulting to the one on the 4840. And then this goes not responding. It's my file. What the heck? Let's open this one. You open that one, okay. You open that one, okay. You open that one, okay. Now let's go to downloads from here. What's wrong with my downloads folder? Why can't... Is there another way to get to my downloads folder? Try to break loose of this, or...
Not unless you make a shortcut to your desktop.
I mean, it refuses. It won't load it. Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, because when I go down here... And see, I get the spinning boost circle up. And I just started my computer, so it's not like it needs a restart. Hey, there we go. That looks more normal. I at least went to the desktop version, but rather than going to the 4840, but I don't know why. Let me try clicking on a different window. Come on, close. Oh, that's unique. It doesn't show up in there at all. That's better. All right, let's go OGG sounds. Okay, we'll open that. Thumbnails. Okay, not a problem. Output. Bulk storage. Textures. Mods mine. Vehicles. Shaders. Downloads. And it says no. Let's try and tackle this a different... My taskbar is empty. That's always nice. Now I can do that. That doesn't make any dang sense. Double click it from the browser. How does that make sense? Whatever. But yeah, going direct to downloads, it does not like that.
Very strange.
I just realized what I suggested is a dumb idea. Here's why. Because in order for you to do any updating, you have to have it unzipped.
Yep.
Nah. So let's let me poke at it this way. FS19, you have to bring over some stuff from 19, or yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, I had to bring quite a bit over because there's no Grimmy equipment in the game apart from the big self-propelled.
And they called it back to the Grimmy.
Yep.
Specialization conveyor belt, bunker silo interactor. That's an interesting AI implement.
No, I've added that from the sugar beet harvester mod that I've got that also picks it up off the ground perfectly.
Alright.
Which I can send you that file really, really quickly. There you go. You might already have that pack anyway, that SBH pack.
Alright. Take a look at this guy here real quick first. That's interesting, James. Have you looked at this in GE yet?
The Grimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it? So, oh, what? That's because you're being a dummy. Quit being a. I can't. Son of a gun.
Have you unzipped it?
No, that's the problem. I need to unzip it, but I can't get. Oh, hey, now let me in. Now I can get to my downloads. Okay, now I can unzip the stupid thing.
Right, you're the second person tonight that's done that.
I don't know who else would have done that.
I wouldn't have had that problem, you know, if I'd have. Because that's the first thing I usually do is come in here and unzip and leave them here, and that way I've always got my backups right in my download folder. I know where they're at, but I was having problems with them a minute ago. Now it seems to be fine. What do I have in mods? This is Roy's mods. I had some interesting times with that bagger thing that you told me about that I'm trying.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work right. Problem I had was sometimes it would, when you really filled it back up, it would automatically spawn a bag after it had emptied itself out. Sometimes it would.
Did you have anything in the way underneath?
No, wasn't any different. It was just kind of periodically however it felt. But
Because when I tried it with a load of lime, once you cleared the area of where the bag appears, it would spawn one straight away.
yeah, for the most part it was good, but every now and again it would just be like, no, and so I'd rehook the telehandler to it, unload it, tell it to stop palletizing, then tell it to palletize again, and off to the races we went.
Did you go to the front of the panel and enter the machine?
It never gave me I went to the panel where it said 8,000 liters, and it never would let me interact. It never gave me interactions, so I didn't realize I could even get into it because it never showed up in the F1 menu.
You should be able to enter it like a vehicle, and that's how you tell it to bag up or not bag up.
See, the only way I was able to get that functionality, because I never tried the E key because it didn't show up in the F1 menu. I tried B and other things and clicking and stuff, but I had to connect the telehandler for that. But okay, I'll try that next time. It would also be ideal to have it on flat ground with flat ground around you. Just saying.
Yeah.
I've got it on that hill, and well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit rocky, put it that way.
So this Grimmy here, the 260 is the one that picks up the windrows?
No, that's the one that I want it to pick up the windrows.
This is the one you're trying to fix to get to pick up the windrows.
In 19, it was made to pick up windrows. I'm trying to convert it to 22
to pick up
to do
windrows.
the same. Yeah,
okay.
And I've edited it to do sugar beet and potatoes.
That's at 0, 0, 0. Oh, ground reference node. That's interesting here. Okay. This is where I personally would start monkeying with it, James. So your working areas are all set to 0, but your ground reference node... Oh, no, wait a minute here. No, your ground reference node is also at 0. Never mind. But this is what's weird to me, and I don't get it. Like your translate Y would be your ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
And your work start area, you know, has your X and your Z, your left and your right, and they're all of them are translate Y0. But when you look at it, the ground reference node is visibly at a different area, right? Because if you go from the working area ones to the ground reference node obviously jives down. So I almost wonder if you don't need to take these the start width and height and move them to the same level as the ground reference node. You know, move. I would move the work height down to where it's visibly more or less on the same plane, and then find out what that Y translate is, and make the other two have the same Y translate, and see if that isn't the issue. See if it's not registering being down far enough. I would normally say, "Hey Tim, give me a second here." I apologize for ignoring you, because normally I would say move the whole thing, but the ground reference node's inside there, so that would screw you up. You'd be moving them all the same way. So I would pick, you know, start with their height, move it to where it's visibly where the ground reference node is at, find out what the translate Y is, move your, you know, and then tell your width and your start to be the same, and give it a test.
I'm just ahead of you. The other warning I get is given function name process forage wagon area not defined. Please add missing function or specialization in game.
Can you send me that? I can look at that. Well, Tim, my eyes were dilated today, Tom. So, and I'm still, and these are my readers, not my actual glasses. Can I convert it? Maybe. Why is it not showing up in the game for you? That's a great question. Let me ask you, what have you done with mod converting? What do you know? And quite frankly, now that you're watching this, my very first video, and I've got to go in and put those in a group, and I can send you the link. Especially if you join my Discord, be the easiest. You can. Okay.
Sorry.
You can watch that, and that gives you a pretty good basis to start with. It's about, you know, tractors, but usually bale forks and things are a lot simpler. All right, wheel shape. No, I need to see all this. Okay, there we go. So we're looking at
the
error physics. Or no, which one?
No. Warning, C uses James Coy, Documents Games, Farming Simulator 22, Grimmy, SE260, SE260 XML, given function name, processor forage, wagon area not defined. Please add missing function or specialization.
Where are you seeing that? I don't see that warning.
Are you writing down at the bottom of that file?
I expanded it. Let me download it real quick and take a look at it that way.
It
I
should
thought
be
I
right
would have
down
been
at
able
the
to see it all right there. Let me get some of this crap out of my...
should be right down at the bottom, line 6115.
You know, James, it might not be the worst thing in the world to delete your log every now and again.
I've deleted it 3 times tonight.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, so... my Discord is actually Lord Thunder Monkey. I think my... Let me actually grab it here. I think it's LTM6... I don't remember what my hashtag is. What does this tell me here? No, it doesn't. Copied? Why would I want to copy that? Let's, no. How about we do something smart? No, let's not, no. Oh. Invite. Can I... Oh, here we go. 22... You know, it would help if I knew how to use Discord. I've invited people to other channels. Oh, create invite, moron. Copy. How do I can't type back there? Oh, that's dumb. Where's YouTube at? I'm better at mod converting than I am working my own dang Discord. Alright, say something. Yep, here we go. Let me know if that works, Tom. That's the invite. Alright, so given function name means blah, shed, blah, boop, boop, doopy doop. Lucky, this is your area of expertise. What do you say?
What are we doing there?
What are we doing? Given function name process forage wagon area not defined, please add missing function or specializations. So, and this is in that 260, right?
Yeah.
Alright. What was that again? Oh.
He's got me working on another one, so I haven't been really paying him too much attention.
Wait. He turned you into his lackey?
Hey,
I volunteered.
He's good at
I volunteered him to pay for my airline flight and I was gonna pay half of his. I don't see him ponying up, so I don't know. That's a good idea here. Like, what do you got him doing? Just working out the basics?
No, that's sugar beet harvester. It's got dust bunnies on one of the belts, so I've asked him if he could have a quick look at that.
Alright. Warning. You have an idiot function. Okay. Let's do some looking around here, huh?
Right, I've changed the work area start, work area width, and work area height, and it's spat an error at me.
It did, huh?
Yes, it doesn't like the work area height and the work area width being exact same node.
Okay. Exact same node.
The exact
same height.
What? Coordinates, you know, the trans Z and trans X being the exact same.
Oh. Hang on. Let's back up. Show me my mouse. Yelling at the computer helps. All right. So when you got in here, James, what did you change?
The work area height.
Okay. What did you tell me? They're your X, Y, and Z.
Well, I changed it all. I changed the work area height, these translation Z to 3.345.
Okay.
Which is the exact same as the ground reference node.
Okay, alright, well here, okay. I misled you. That's not what I intended you to do. Okay? Because
Okay.
I think essentially what you did is you put them all in exactly the same point. So you no longer have a work area rectangle, you have a work area point with three, so let's... Can you Control Z those, or do you need my numbers?
No, I've undone them all.
Okay, so...
I left the mod open before I don't close it.
Yes, you learned that the hard way too, didn't you?
Yes.
Got it. I'll send you a message on there. And then I'll get you that first video, and I'm more than happy to help you work through it. I started doing this several weeks ago after having plugged and prodded, and then getting a hold of Rubber Burner and him teaching me some things, and now I'm teaching everybody else, and now we're cracking mods open. We've kind of got in way over our heads sometimes. And that's where we kind of get together on these Friday nights and kind of try to help each other solve each other's problems. New ideas, different thought processes. It helps. It doesn't always make it better, but it does help. Oh. Can I pop that out? No, I can't pop that out. Can I? Hang on, James. I'm having a fuss about with my thing. And that was very unhelpful. Okay, never mind. Leave that alone. Alright. Back to the beginning, Facini. Okay, so you've reset this. So your ground reference node, you see visually where it's at. What I was meaning was to take your height and literally go like that. Move it down and go, okay, it looks... So my ground reference node's there. My height is actually a little low. Right there. That, I think, is pretty close. So what I was saying is change your height translate to like negative 0.475. Okay, because I think that's visually, by my eyes, where the ground reference node height is at, even though it says translate 0. Okay? So I would change the translate Y in your height, width, and start all to like negative 0.475. If that makes sense. Leaving their translates X and Z for those of us who say it proper, alone.
Yep. Doing that now.
That should eliminate your error and fix things for you.
Well, like I say, as soon as I undid it all and reloaded in game, it redid it all anyway.
Alright, ground. There's a ground reference node in the... Or not. The work area. Are they alphabetical? No, they're not. That would be nice.
No. Who makes them alphabetical nowadays?
It'd be a lot of extra work, but
be a lot easier.
Area. What work area start with? Oh, here we go. So 01 says 0, 10, 11, 12. I have to put those in like big numbers for 0, 10, 11, and 12, and 13 is, even though it's not a 13, is my ground reference stuff. Okay. Oh, dang it. How is that? That is not possible that that's the only work in here, because I just had the others. Actually, let's go process. Okay, so this is calling out these three nodes. Given function name process forage area are not defined. Ground reference node index equals 1. This, I think, is wrong. That may be our problem here.
What's that?
Well, in the XML, you have this this process forage wagon area, and it calls out your nodes, right, which are i3D maps. So I just double check to make sure those were calling out the right nodes, and they are. But then the ground reference node index equals 1, and the ground reference node is not at 1; it's at 0, 1, 3. So I could be wrong, but I think this number here is, because when it calls out for an index, it's calling out for the node, isn't it? The ground reference node index equals 1. I don't think that's supposed to be 1. Or am I off base here?
I don't know. I don't know what that index 1 is. Because the node above it where it says ground reference nodes, ground reference node, node equals ground reference node, that's calling out the 0 greater than 1, 3 in the ID 3.
Right, and then see the discharge node index equals 1. I'm just looking for some other indexes here. Wheel index, okay, that's not helpful, but yeah, ground reference node equals 1. Now, I guess that might be right. Ground reference node equals 1. I don't know. Try moving that to 0
if you
seeing, because it says missing. Come on. Please add missing function or specialization. So it almost makes me think it needs to be back in the mod desk.
The mod desk, it calls for the parent is a forage wagon, which it's going to be because it'd be picking up.
Hang on. Alpha chimed in. My master modder when it comes to stuff like XMLs. Since you have only one ground reference node, having it set to 1 is actually correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Ground reference node has 1 entry, so the index 1 is referencing that index. So, like if I had multiple ground reference nodes, if I had a second one, it would be 2.
Right.
You want to see the entire... Okay, hang on. Oh, what did I just close? I don't know what I closed. I closed something. All right, so if we go... We're gonna balloon this up to alpha, so you can see it, because I know I'm streaming in quality that isn't so great. But so if you follow along, okay, it's got the warning. It calls out the mod. Okay, that's basically all that comes before this. You know, it's calling out the the XML, which I was just in, and then the given function name. Process forage wagon area not defined. Please add missing function or specialization. I'm going to pause there so that you can catch up with typing, because I know I'm delayed. And by the way, thanks for stopping by, dude. Love talking with you. Love picking your brain because you make sense out of things that I'm trying to wrap my head around. Now, okay, James, store this away in the back of your brain so that I don't forget it. So, if you were to create a second ground reference node, which I wonder if we need to do here, and you put it somewhere else in the i3D, that would be ground reference node index equals 2.
2, yeah.
All right. It's really, I didn't realize that, but that was kind of something I was, when he mentioned that, I thought, oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. So.
Because in the XML where it says work areas, I changed it to forage wagon from cutter and process cutter area.
Okay, that was not what I thought it was. Sorry, I thought it was a work thing. So your vehicle has the function added, likely in the mod desk as a custom vehicle type, and there is no process forage wagon area listed in the vehicle XML. Well, okay, so here's the vehicle XML. Here's your work area, process forage wagon area. It's here, but where I don't see, do I need to add it here? Do I need to add that specialization name and bring it in? Does it need to be put in the mod desk here? Is that what I'm missing? Is that's gonna fix my problems? I mean, that's, because basically what you're saying is it's in one but not the other, and I've actually got it in the XML, but I do not have it in the mod desk. If you have more than one ground reference node, usually a folding piece like a seeded or cultivator, you could have more than one ground reference node, i.e. one for each piece of the folding and then the main piece. Okay, cool. But that's not what we have. We have a potato harvester, essentially. And I know now I'm waiting for you to catch up, because you're probably typing like mad going, no, 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 don't do that!
I've just added it as a process forage wagon area in specialization in the mod desk, and it's still come up with the same error.
Well, that may be due to the fact that the mod desk, I believe, is only accessed when loading the mod into the game. You may have to restart your game for that one. You need it in the mod desk as well as a forage wagon type needs that specialization. So, yeah, I reload that, James, and quit your game and restart it and see if by adding that specialization in there didn't fix it.
Doing that now.
All right. But why are you customizing the forage wagon vehicle type? I don't know. I'm just running along saying, woohoo, let's try and fix it. Because James said so, and we're his lackeys.
Keep you busy. Keep you out of mischief.
Yeah, that's what I need. I slept for 3 hours this morning after coming home from work, took my son to school, went and gave plasma, came home, slept for another 3 hours, went to the optometrist, went to the chiropractor, went and picked up my son, came home, unloaded the dishwasher, talked with my wife, made my pizza, and sat down and said, woohoo, let's be James's lackey. Literally that order. Also, what version of FS22? 22. Current version.
Nope, that didn't work.
That didn't work? Still,
nope.
Do you have, is it worse? Is it the same?
It's the same. It's still not picking anything up. But, let me go over to potato harvesters.
Britain is a nice country. Only the Brits know how to make a luxury vehicle. So what vehicles are we comparing there? Now I gotta know what luxury vehicles you like, Alfalfa. This is totally new area to explore with you. You know, I think of you as a man who comes up with scripts and going to join for a bit now, but going to mute so I can watch the game. Just thought I would let you know. And holy crap, everybody's in here. Nobody say John, Craig. At least I didn't even hear you guys join. And by the way, Chad, even though you're muted, how you doing, guys?
Doing good. You were busy talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
That is a first. Not the fact that I was busy talking. The you interrupting part.
Focus.
The mod desk entry for the custom vehicle type is incorrect. Look at the vehicle types for FS22 and see how they differ. Oh, now you're going to... Look at the vehicle types for FS22 and see. But where would I find those at? Do you know where to look for those, James? The vehicle types?
The vehicle types? No.
Because I drive a Range Rover and the Brits know luxury. Yeah, you're one of those people. I got it. You might as well be a Brit. Now I lost my focus.
That doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. I'm just glad my eyes are pretty much undilated at this point. My good lord. Alright, so while we try and figure that out with Jimmy Boy, where are you guys at? What are you dealing with any mod issues? Vehicle type. Oh, like up in here in the XML, like vehicle type water trailer. Hang on. So this is. Hang on. Vehicle type attachable combine. Oh. Okay. All right. Look at the forage wagon XML and FS22. and use that vehicle type instead of trying to custom make one in the mod disk. Okay, so, but then I changed that in the XML, not in the mod disk. Is that correct? Craig, are you stuck with the mod?
Not right now.
John, where are you at with your
Yeah.
mods? Because we have Lucky on the line, the king of being the lackey for everyone else, and animations.
Well, I have that massive friggin' sprayer that won't unfold, and I can't figure out why. And it has no animations.
That's interesting.
Then
That
we have
was-
Go ahead.
That was
I
it.
was looking at that.
Oh,
that
sorry.
thing is nuts.
What?
Oh,
So,
wonderful.
Are we saying we have a problem with that one? Anybody in the game right now?
No.
Yeah, I'm in game.
Did you look up a forage harvester yet?
Yep.
Okay, so you got the specialization out of that one?
Bergman. Shuttle 490S.
That's an auger wagon. That won't help. So I'm just trying to follow along so I know what the heck I'm even looking at. Well, you would have to remove the mod disk entries from the mod disk, then use the vehicle type name from a comparable forage wagon. Okay, so the specializations we have to
Working.
delete. What?
Working.
You got it working?
Yep.
Okay. Now, all together with me. All hail the great and mighty Alfalfa.
Thank you.
He's gonna hate me for saying that. Well, I should say, all hail the great and mighty Alfalfa as he rolls by in his luxury Range Rover. We stand with heads bare, hand over heart. Yeah, you're the man. Okay, the way you were trying to create the custom vehicle type in the mod disk is more an FS22 entry. I didn't do anything, guys. You guys did. No, we just followed instructions.
So what I did was in the XML I changed it from the combine, pullable combine,
Yep.
to forage wagon, and then in the base where you said type desk,
yeah.
I changed that to forage wagon as well,
And that fixed it. Okay.
and that fixed it.
All right, cool. Well, hey, that was easy.
It only took an hour.
An hour? Has it really been that long already? It is 7.
Pretty
Well,
long.
I haven't even been on here an hour, so it hasn't been an hour. It's been James's 4 hours and my 20 minutes. So that's like 12 hours. Yes.
So lucky you're saying that I converted a junk mod.
No, it's just when you get into a sprayer like that, there's so many. Like everything is just so called out on it. There's so many nodes to it. It's mind-boggling to get into that.
All right. I want to
Oh.
take a look at this thing. Hang on. That was over in Jimmy's server, wasn't it?
Yeah, I threw it over there.
No. Dang it. Hit the... Where'd you put it? Here it is. I want to take a look at this.
But
I
see,
want to
this-
see...
Like what I was saying though, with them guys, I must have got really extremely lucky when I did the Patriot 4440, because that worked right out the gate.
Right, but like the Patriot, that one actually has the sprayer module actually detaches from the vehicle, right?
No,
It doesn't
No.
on that one.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's the 5550.
Oh, okay.
That's the new model.
I saw that.
The one that John's working on is the old 4440.
Okay.
And I got lucky with that one, because all I did prior to forgetting that to show spray is I deleted material type 1 at the end there where it said sprayer and then it says material type 1.
Mhm.
I just went down and deleted all those and it worked, and I left it alone. And that's how I got my spray effects. But I didn't try it with this one because I'm stuck on why won't it unfold. I can't figure that out.
Oh, crap. Who did that? Son of a monkey's uncle.
that just mind boggles me. There's no errors in GE. There's no errors in the log. There's no errors in the game. I don't know.
Good evening, Roy.
Hey, Roy boy.
Evening, Roy.
Roy's on?
He is, but he's quiet.
Oh.
But the only thing another thing that kind of, I'm wondering if, why ain't it calling out those 21? It called it out for the machine, the body, but it didn't call it out for the left and right arms. Normally it does. I didn't look because it wasn't asking for it,
I'm learning stuff here.
but I probably should have looked.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I misled you. Alfalfa, he's actually German, and while he does like German vehicles, an M-Class doesn't compete with the Range Rover. Hence why I said the Brits know luxury vehicles. Now, when I think luxury vehicles, I don't think the way he thinks. I mean, these are luxury vehicles, don't get me wrong. But when I think of luxury vehicles, I think of what's in my wheelhouse to buy, which has nothing to do with Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Jaguar, Range Rover. I've checked my bank account, and those are not the luxury vehicles I can buy. Now, I'm not talking about Chevy, mind you, but not quite to that level. And Jake, how you doing? My day is well. Over here, doing successful modding with the almighty master of modding, Alfalfa, who drives a Range Rover.
Boy, he's laying it on thick.
I'm hoping to trip. I'm hoping
I
it's so
also
thick
did
I
that
trip on
John
it.
Deere 250 trailer, and that won't even unfold neither.
You know what I like? Is when you go look in the shop at it, it bounces a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Narrow tires, wide tires, standard tires. Okay, alright. Trollborgs. I'm just an average player, not a master of anything. You are the master at creating very clean, non-overly complicated, well-defined scripts. May not be the greatest scripts, not be the scripts that game-changing, altering for life eternal, but they're super clean, and they're not the messy, junky, clunky ones that other people put together. Don't make me pull up. No, don't make me pull up my Chillville's 420 sent me. Chillville? Wait a minute. Chillville? Really? Chillville. I'm choking on the BS. I don't have enough money. I'll call you a fat liar. Where's my... There we go. The bank covers me. I got that. I got the luxury credit card. I got the Amex Black card. Okay.
Wow.
So we don't even get the X functionality here.
No, that's why I'm thinking it's missing a key binding.
Well, those are figured out some other way. I can't even remember exactly what they're. Let's let me try filling this real quick. Have you tried hiring a worker with this yet for funsies?
No, I haven't. I was stuck on. I can't get it unfolding.
Okay, geez. I just want to see if the hired worker will do it.
I should have did that to see if the hired worker.
Well, you know how it is. What's liquid fertilizer? Is that
liquid fertilizer?
So how you been, Jake?
Oh no, you were supposed to do liquid manure.
Not in this.
Oh.
I got the sprayer, man. Come on. Liquid. Let's just liquid. Let's just go like that. Okay, so there it is. There's there. Okay. Liquid fertilizer. And fill with that much. Okay, so we're filled. Oh crap! I don't have it. No! I don't have access to this land. Well, I'm pretty sure I own everything here. I'm just saying. So. Fascinating. Okay, so I can hire a worker.
Still won't.
But he's not doing anything that I can tell. Let me...
Well, he's spraying, but you can't see the particles.
Wait a minute, they have different levels of stones now?
Yep.
Yes.
We'd ignored stones so long I hadn't even noticed. What else did
Oh,
they...
yeah.
Well, for one, that field is completely fertilized, so it's not going to do anything there anyway. I live in Canada. We're lucky to have the privilege of having a bank account. Depends if the government likes your policies, whether you can keep your account or not. Forget having a black credit card. Okay, so now are we doing anything here? Okay, so here's the thing, John. That, to me, looks like he's spraying at the full width. He's not using... It's extremely efficient, though, because he's spraying wider than his machine, and he uses absolutely no liquid fertilizer at the same time. Which I think is a brilliant way to run this sprayer.
Yeah, you are using it. Mine, it was going down.
Well, I hired him. Oh,
Oh.
okay, so that's probably... Okay, so it does go down here. I probably have it set to buy because it's a brand new save game. So, yeah, it does go down, so it does function. He does not unfold it. Okay, so, where are you from? Originally, I am from Chillicothe, technically Sparland. Where are you from, Jake? Massey Ferguson. So let's... I am from the UK. Oh! Just down and around the street. So does Chillsville have a regular real life name, and is it anywhere similar to your name? What the heck did my phone just do? That was a weird notification noise. Who's... Oh. Tommy boy, you are like all over it, Mr. Taylor. So let's... Okay, so that's that one. Let's look at something else in game, John, right? So...
I did that. Yeah, I picked the first one because I looked like it was the closest.
I don't think that'll matter. It shouldn't matter too much. I need
Should,
this.
right.
Should not, but you know how that goes, right? So let's open this in a new window, and let's go with the Hardy Rubicon. The Hardy with an L... Hardy. Rubicon. It's an R, so it's at the end of the list. And there we go. Got that going. Bring this over here. No, those are actually in Illinois, Alfalfa. I grew up about 3 hours south, 200 miles, about due south from where I am. Hey, welcome. Due south of where I'm at right now. So not that far. We're actually going down there tomorrow afternoon. We're going to go see Fluffy Iglesias live down at the Peoria Civic Center. It was as close as he got to Wisconsin, and Zach enjoys him. I enjoy him. He's just funny. He's a funny fat man. How can you not like funny fat people? Right? That's why everybody loves me. Actually, I'm working on the fat. I'm actually trying to unwork on the fat because I need to be less fat. It's not good for my back or anything else. Okay, so turn vehicle on, interval sprayers. Let's kind of try and walk along lockstep. Attachable air consumer usage. Yeah, it would be the Fighting Illini. I haven't watched it much this year, and I happen to be sitting in airport because we got vouchers for our travel. We bumped to a later flight, so I would have been home and driving Tuesday night after the Badger game when they won the Big Ten up here. But I'm an Illini fan at heart with basketball. Football, they've always stunk, so I enjoy the Badgers. But so it's kind of split, and it's not really that dedicated, to be honest with you. Like I can list the amount of college basketball games I've watched in the last 5 years on no hands. So, whatever. Work areas. Okay, this has got a lot of work. So this has got one work area. This has got
Yeah, I noticed that
multiple
too.
work
It's like
areas.
wide.
Well, I wonder if it has anything to do with being able to make it. Now I'm a 50-50.
I
Badger.
think one where you
Lemon
can
Pad.
turn off the arms as you go.
Yeah, if that was set up that way for that purpose, for mod, for like some of those people who make those scripting mods where you can actually do that stuff, or if this was supposed to be built into this mod, I don't know.
Yeah, see, I didn't see any scripts in here when I dug around.
So yeah, and Jake, Jimmy Boy is here James is from the UK as well. James, did we finish you? Are we all done with your thing?
I've just got a dust bunnies again on that potato harvester.
If only we knew who could take care of dust bunnies.
Well, I set him a task earlier. He's not got back to me yet.
Actually, I've got a question. So I figured out it in the XML. It is under the forage wagon fill effects. The very first one, effect particle emitter soil cutter 1. The particle type is unloading. And I'm wondering if that is not a correct particle type. So my question is, where can I find usable particle types?
Craig, that's you.
Not me.
All right, so arm left, arm right, and
Fill effects, go into data.
Okay, let me get there.
This has only got one work
In
area.
22 or 19?
I've got like multiple
22.
here.
Okay.
Work areas start. Why do I have so many here? Plus, the work areas should not be able to function while the unit is folded, so check that. You need to check the work areas as each fold would have its own work area, right? Well, I've got like, how many do I have here? It's like 37
30 of them.
It's like
Yeah.
he's got.
Each one wrote out.
Right, it's like he work areaed out, but I don't see. You could just the one work area again. Once again, it's not while it's folded. Right, and it seems to be spraying at its full length. So, and I don't know why there's 37 work areas. Why he's got these all out process spray area. Why he's because when you look at in GE, it's not 37 different places. It's let me open one of these up a little bit more. Arm left, arm hydraulic arm collision arm. Okay, so here's the particles, and he's got. Oh my lord, has he done what I think he's done? Like what? Every two, he's got with the spray effect area.
Right. That's why I was like, yeah, it's kind of overwhelming on how much stuff is in that thing.
But why? Too many work areas. And well, that's what I thought too, unless you want to be able to control every two nozzles. Like if there was a script where you could turn those off. Otherwise, I don't know why you would do that.
Well, that one is set up for, what was that called in 19?
I've forgotten.
Sprayer section control?
Something like that. That's kind of what I figured it was, but I wasn't sure.
If you look in the XML, there's all kinds of stuff for that.
Okay. Well, all right. I think I rabbit-holed myself there on something that wasn't necessary. I'm going to leave that alone for now because it's not my area of focus. But is there foldable in here? Fold. Just go with fold. Now, wrong area. See, there's a foldable area in that one. But I want to find it in this one. And I'm going with that. Fold. All right, so there's a foldable here. And let me just bring this back over. I need. Folding parts. Start moving direction 1. Turn. this... I know that didn't help you, Alfalfa, when I zoomed out like that. If you're scripting, this script could do the splitting off the work areas. No need to have the XML i3Ds do that. Oh! Well, okay then. So that wasn't... Well, maybe the script was written by somebody who wasn't as almighty and powerful as Alfalfa, who drives a Range Rover. I should send you an email of me worshipping a Range Rover. You know what? I'm going to go find a Range Rover, take a picture of me worshipping it. I'm going to email it for you. Just be ready. You don't think I'm going to? Hold on to your pants. Should be able to catch one tomorrow night.
Well, we could actually scrap this one and go back to the 4023 John Deere with all the nodes missing on it.
Nodes?
Or camp spot. Yeah, the child 3 of 13.
No, I'm not interested in that one. No, that one hurts my head.
Okay.
Leave that alone. Let me grab the foldable out of here. I'm gonna try something, John. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. But you know what they say. If you can't break it, get a hammer.
You're gonna do something that I thought of doing, but
didn't pull the trigger on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If that hammer doesn't work, get a bigger one.
Right. And then if that still doesn't work, heat it up with the torch and then hit it with the hammer again. Okay, so folding animation name. So this is out of that, and positive. So instead of positive direction text, start move direction. Okay. I sent you a message on Facebook. I saw that you linked up with me on Facebook, but I hadn't seen an actual go through on the mod. And to be quite honest with you, that's fine. No problem with that. That's great. Just send it to my Discord. You know, wherever you want. Totally fine to send stuff to me there too. And I'll also send you back some of the stuff, and we can kind of bring you up to speed, because everybody else on this call right now, 3 months ago, I was struggling through mods, and now everybody in here, no matter what level of computer savvy they are cracking mods open and having success converting them. Yeah, we bounce a lot of crap off of each other. Yeah, there are some modding sections where I'm in my Discord chat, Ubering between customers, and I'm in here because I'm a moron, helping people out, trying to visualize in my head. But it's what we have fun. Yeah, it was it was too big to send on Discord. Oh, yeah, because otherwise you can put it on like Google Drive or OneDrive. I know some people use Dropbox, but they're Texans. What can I say? They're messed up. Please tell me he's in here and he heard that.
No.
He left? The Texans gone? Oh, monkeys. Come on,
anyway.
Roy. Anyway. All right, so
Comment the one that the original one out, or
so
just...
this, oh, that's a good point, yeah. So this is what they used to call it. Now they call it start move direction. So I'm going to try start direction 1. Actually, turn on negative direction, start move direction, animation. LTM is talking real talk. Preach, brother. Your modding is coming along nice. Well, I don't know if I can go preaching. Now it's really getting deep in here, Alfalfa. Yeah. Just so you know, the person with the mic usually overpowers the person with the keyboard. So keep bringing the BS. I'm way better at it anyway. But let's lock this. And all my modding, I'm going to tell you right now, some of it was learned. Some of it was a couple of us beating our head against the wall. And, the stuff that I really didn't get was Rubber Burner. He's been a big help. Where's my GS reload? Vehicle reload. Okay, so I don't have any errors because of that.
Nope, it took it. It's happy with it. Start the engine, and if that opens up, you did it.
Oh, hang on. Wait for it.
Is it moving? It's moving!
Woohoo! Yay!
Yes!
Ooh. All right, anyway, sorry. I It's true,
It
Rubber
didn't
Burner,
like
man. You've
it.
been such a great help. There's no doubt you've been a big blessing to this little community. You wanted to start it. I kind of collected my guys and brought them together. I need to bring them over to your channel as well, because that's what you're wanting to do here. So they're slow.
We speed that up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going. I know it's realistically slow, but dang, that's slow. Let's make this.
Make his a 4. Yeah, take that. Well, 48. Take the 8 out.
You know what? Quit being picky. I got it to fold.
Oh, I wish I would have tried that. I wanted to, but I
Yeah.
was afraid I was gonna break it.
Yeah, I think that's that's a little bit better. That still has. It's not slamming shut, but it's folding up a lot faster there.
Only thing left now is we gotta get the particles.
Well, let's see if my foldable thing just fixed it by magic. It didn't, but I'm gonna unfold it here first. Rubber Burner, are you gonna be here for a minute? Because I've got a reoccurring issue. Actually, 2 of the reoccurring issues when we're doing the Giants tester that I don't know what to do with them. And I don't understand what's going on. All right, so we're off to the races. What? You need to unfold this tool to spray. What? But whoa, new problem. I did unfold it. It is unfolded. And when I go to turn it on, it says you need to unfold this tool. I can move it up. I can move it down. You first need to unfold. Okay, hang on. I'm just curious here.
Hey, you broke it.
I'll be here for a few. Okay, I'm gonna run something by you here. Well, it's a different broken now. I just want to see something.
It's got to be in that foldable thing though. So what do we got to do in there?
So, like, I can turn it on when it's folded, but when it's unfolded, it's broken. It thinks it's reverse. So unfolded, it thinks it's folded, and folded, it thinks it's unfolded. So I can turn it on when it's closed up right now, which is turn on folding limit 0, 0. I wonder. Turn on fold max limit. I guess they don't understand these numbers and what. It's got to be something to do with that, because it's not here. Animation name folding, and so it just understands, okay, we're folding, and this is moving, folding, start moving direction 1. I guess they don't understand these numbers and what they have to do with pricing T in China, but obviously that's what, somewhere along the way, it thinks that's how it's connected. All right, so, John, I'm going to take I got you that far. I just grab that, paste it in, and comment yours out, and it'll fold. And then we can move on with yours. We're making progress. All right, that was George W. Bush. So let me grab. Is that converted? It was converted. Okay. So
you took that out of that Rubicon, right?
I took that out of the Rubicon. That's correct.
Okay.
So I'm going through it. I'm trying to all my mods that I'm gutting and cleaning this stuff out. I took out 89 megabytes out of a mod the other day. Rubber. Can I call you? God, that's really awkward calling somebody. Making their Rubber Burner name, calling them shortening the name to Rubber. We'll call you Burner. I took out 89. So let me just run this through the test, and I'll show you what I'm running up against. There's 2 things. Actually, a couple of things, but there's one that's reoccurring that just completely baffles me, that I have no idea why I'm getting it. It makes no sense. But these have come a long way. Took out all those unusual. RB is the nickname. RB. While this is working on it, I'll be right back. I gotta go mine somebody's P's and Q's.
James, are you still on there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so you were talking. Where are we gonna, or what were you gonna talk about there on
I'm
that
coming.
effect?
I'll be back soon. I'm walking around the green screen into this room. Okay, yes, I'm singing. All right.
If you go into data
Yep.
for FS22, you see effects at the top.
Yep.
And you should see bees, belt, chopper, cotton, cultivator. You go down, you've got a smoke effect. Unload
Yep.
effect. That's the effects that I found. Or you've got the fill planes, where you've got your barley, canola and all them. Is that what you were after?
Well, okay, so the one that I'm looking at is called unloading right now.
Unloading,
That's in the XML, but in here it just says unload, like unload particles. And so my question is unloading an incorrect name for it? Should it be unload particles to look at that file? I've changed it to cleaning dust, cleaning_dust. I have not.
All right, I bounced out to here real quick. So rubber burner, here's what I've got. I don't understand these parse errors and how to read them. It looks like it's talking about textures because I see 512 bit by 512 width. But bitmap count and everything. I don't know. I can't find this detail array diffuse in a normal and specular. What are these parse errors in general telling me? That's one thing. Thing number two. Excuse me. Is how important is getting this mod desk stuff fixed if we're just using it on our own personal server stuff? Does it affect performance, game loading, anything like that? Or should we really be focused on, just cleaning this up? And thing number three is, why are these unknown custom shaders and then the shader being called out to the base game shader? How are those unknown? And how do I fix that? Because that makes no sense to me. It's literally saying, hey, the shader you're using in the game is an unknown custom shader. You need to use the proper one. I'm going, but I don't, where's, is it buried in the mods somehow and I need to dig it back out because it's not showing up in the i3D in an XML format? Or what am I missing there? If you're available, I can drag you into my Discord chat in my King's Court here. But that's, those are like our three big things. How important is the mod desk? What is this parse crap? And why are these unknown custom shaders showing up? I don't even understand. And they show up on some mods, not on others. And I don't know what to change or how to make it better. So, yeah, there's that. All right, John, have you fussed with yours anymore? That's a kind
Not
of...
really, no. No.
Turn on
Animation name, holding, animation speed. Okay, that's that stuff. That has nothing to do with it asking it word backwards. That's
okay.
zero,
Okay,
so
I can do that. I'm just about done with that one.
turn on foldable minimum limits. That has nothing to do with the reverse though. What was this reversed?
And how important is the mod desk then? I mean, do I even worry about the mod desk? That ultimately, is my concern about releasing these? No. Is my concern about making these run as awesome as humanly possible? Which the whole thing about it needing to be cached a problem? To a server, I think so, because that would cause differences in upload time, and not being cached every time in your shader cache yourself, sort of thing. How big is that file now? That file is now 45.3 megabytes. That's so much better. It's not great, but it's better. Edit the i3D for the John Deere. Likely find a reference for shader, not in the game directory, but in the mod directory.
You've closed your stream on Discord.
Oh, my bad. Hang on. That's because I jumped out, so I could let you guys talk, and I could talk to Rubber.
There is one thing that is different between the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
On the
mod
Rubicon. Oh.
What? Uh-huh. John?
Yeah.
What were you saying? There's one thing that's different. Where are we looking at?
All right. On the Rubicon, it's got start moving direction equals 1. Turn on fold max limit 1 or 0.1.
And then 0.0, right.
But then on the old one, it starts out saying folding parts position direction text equals action unfold object, and then negative direction text, and then it has start move direction 0.99.
Well,
do I need that in there?
You know what? Let's
Positive direction.
Let's do something, right? Let's go.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, let's
but
do
then
that.
the line is so freaking long. I was wondering, can you make another like foldable parts line?
Why not just all
Stick it in there?
Yeah, just stick it in there, because it needs to be there if it's gonna be anywhere. Because that's where it is. You start monkeying around putting it in other spots, and you got problems. So now, did that finish uploading yet while I was monkeying? It did. Where's it at? Here it is. Share. Copy. And Discord. We'll go to our RB fella. And I haven't messaged him directly in a couple hours, so he again is playing City Skylines. I had no idea any other game existed other than FS, but apparently he thinks there is. Alright, so let's just see where we're at in the game now. Nope, first you need to unfold it. It's still...
It doesn't like that, huh?
It doesn't cause me any errors, but it doesn't think it's action fold object. Like if I hit X, it says to fold it. If I hit, if I press X again, it says action unfold object, and so it's unfolding. But for whatever reason, it's still. You first need to unfold the sprayer. Okay, I did. So yeah, we can add that, but it didn't change anything.
All right, then
Which
I'm
is-
glad I screwed mine up. So
You what?
I didn't do what you did. I screwed it up. I copied it and I pasted in the same damn line. So
You messed it up.
yeah,
One or Okay, so you think
that ain't working.
So let's go.
What if you go and check on the nodes and swap the nodes around?
The nodes? What nodes?
Isn't there like nodes or something that in the i3D? The ones that are folding and the ones that are opening, and then you flip them around and try to fool it? It doesn't work that way.
What are you talking about? You find the nodes and I'll look at them.
Oh, okay.
And so, do you think this should be... I don't know, let's try it, right? Let's try that. Let's see if that makes it happy. Right? Start move direction. Okay, yeah. I finally caught up to what you were.
Try to fool it.
Okay, so that I did save that, right? I saved it, and I have it as start move direction -1. What happens if I fold this now? It still folds, right? So that didn't seem to care about anything. I just did, and I still gotta get that. The mod desk entries are easily corrected and should be addressed. That way, the log is cleaner for when you're looking at errors and other things. Gotcha. Okay. Edit the i3D for the John Deere. Likely find a reference for a shader, not in the game directory, but in the mod directory. See, I thought I changed those when I opened up the i3D, because when I open up the i3D, I open it in XML format first, find the shader callouts, and update them. Boom, done. Unless it had some other shaders that weren't vehicle shaders, and even though it's calling back to a vehicle shader, it's confused, and I needed to look at that differently. Okay, so changing that to -1 didn't affect a thing. Start moving direction 1. I don't know. Let's go with. I don't know. Let's try that. Right? What can we do? Break it? Oh darn! All right. So hang on. Hang on. Everybody hold their breath, because I'm getting reload the vehicle while folded. Okay. Don't change the turn on fold unless you have a specific reason you need the unit to be able to turn on direction turns. Okay, hang on. Unfold sprayer. Well, I just unfolded and now it thinks it's folded. Wait a minute. Say what? Okay, hang on a second here. So, don't change the turn on fold. Okay, so leave that one alone. Let's save this. Hang on. Okay, so you're saying I should take this. You know what? It's easier just to buy another stupid one. Ah! Now when you buy it, the wings are out. Brilliant! Look at that. That could cause problems, right?
Nope, no collision.
Oh, I thought there was collision on there. Is there not? Oh yeah, there's collision on there. I ran that thing square into the tree. Alright, so now it thinks I should fold it. See, now it thinks it's unfolded. So if I change this to that, and I go back to this and do that, now it thinks it's okay. So now it thinks I can unfold it, which is good. We're going to test it on these light poles here. See if there's collision on this thing. Oh yeah, totally collision on the outer part. Here we go. Clang! Okay. So now I'm unfolded, but it still says you need to unfold. So changing this to -1 makes the folding unfolded thing read right, but it still doesn't. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta have a little fun. Let's see if we can't break it here real quick. This has nothing to do with actually modding or being successful at what we're doing here. But now if I fold it, hey, there we go. How's that, John? Boom, boom, boom. Just done.
All right, time to do some exercises.
And 1 and 2 and 1. Sometimes breaking it on purpose just makes you feel better. Maybe if we Now I can't turn on the sprayer no matter. See, it says turn on sprayer now, but nothing happens. And now when it's turn on sprayer, nothing happens. But it sure opens and closes in a hurry, which make life a lot easier for modding purpose. Show the animations. Okay. No, okay. Show the animations section. You mean in GE or in the game? Because now we can see it quick. All we gotta do is take a look here. If you look, there it is. And there it goes. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. I know that's the thing. We've gotten that on several mods. Oh, you mean with this? I thought you were talking about the 4840. No, I think this is great. Like, you know what? When a farmer's in a hurry, you don't have all day to wait. In the XML. Okay, so you want to see the animation sections. Okay, see, this is where multiple mines just help. Sometimes you get stuck. Do you smell it?
I think I'm back.
Animations. Okay, here we go. So that's RPM folding. Here we go.
Where are we going? Animations?
Yeah, animations, line 595. Or 588 if you want to go all the way to the top of it, but
Yeah,
more or less the
I
same
got
area.
it.
All right.
Oh, that was too funny.
That was good stuff. Wasn't it? I mean, it's just, you know, for folding. Yes, for folding. Right here, folding. I know you're behind. That's what it is. But yeah, it's just, boom. You're just, bam. Let's go to work. I mean, you know what? I just wonder. Can I?
Okay, we're still looking at the folding.
Oh,
What
it
are we
was right
looking
below
at in folding? Yeah. Start time 3, end time 10. Start rot at 15. 0, 0, 0, 0, end rot 0, 0, 0.
There you go, John. Is that a little better?
Holy crap, that's even faster.
That's 140. Just dumb. All right, sorry, Alfalfa. I'll be good. I know you're helping, and I'm just kind of doinking around. All right.
That'll be a first.
Start time 3, end time 10, start rotation 15. So that has to do with when everything engages and where the rotations are at, where they end at, where they begin at, all that jazz. Some of that starts to hurt my brain. I have to really fuss with numbers, and then it gets annoying. But he's got
moving tool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different nodes that fold in this thing, and they all obviously are in the same grouping. And that's 11. That's 9, 9. Okay, so try adding turn on folding direction -1 on the same line as the start move direction. I thought I had that. Because if we go back up here, start. Okay, so try adding turn on fold direction equals -1 on the same line as start move direction. Turn on fold direction. So not either one of these. So we want to. Just gonna copy this quick. So if I go like this, right? We go turn on fold direction equals -1. So you're talking like that? Am I following you correct? Button starts digging in my skull. Use 1 for the start move direction. Okay. So change that to 1, -1. And make this as product unfold during the process. Okay, so I'm gonna save that real quick. And let's reload it. And because we can fold it back up. And it says fold. Right now it thinks it's folded. Now it thinks it's, or it thought it was unfolded. Now it thinks it's folded. So now I can't turn it on. I fold it. I don't know if it's turned on or not. The machine doesn't go blue. And I can go as fast as I want. I can't turn it on or off at this point. I've got no functional control over it. So if I go back here and I reverse those and I make this -1, I'm in. What? Are you Control Z? Mother. I am not empty. Okay, so now it works. So if we values of modding, paying attention. If I save that there, and we go now, if we fire this up. So it says I can unfold, so I can unfold. So now I'm good. Now if we put it in gear, and you need to what? You need to unfold the tool. Well, it is unfolded. It's still doing it. I don't get why it's doing that. Like when it says unfold, right? Press X to unfold, but it'll spray. No, start moving direction -1 is 1, not, wait, well. Start move direction is 1. Well, see, when I have it 1, well, I'll try it, you know, whatever. Try this -1, and we'll just ignore what the F1 menu says. I'm good with that. Alright, so now I can turn it on when I'm there. I can't turn it on when I'm here. And I've got it as 1 -1. It has been saved. I did reload it. So I guess and then you get the folding, which is down here, and I don't see anything down here, because up here we go folding configuration, animation name folding. So folding tells us look at this folding right here, and it tells you the nodes that actually do the folding, and then gives you your rotations, your start and end times. That all seems to make sense to me, the way that kind of cycles through. Moving tools, fold limit, fold minimum limit 0.99, fold max limit 1.0, invert axis, mouse speed factor, icon name.
Does the mod have a dischargeable and a dischargeable node?
No. Try turn on fold direction -1, but with the okay, yeah. Go back here. Okay, so hang on. Let me try this real quick, and then I'm gonna search for yours too, James. So no, try turn on fold direction of -1, which I've got, but start move direction is also 1. Isn't that what I've got here? No, try turn on fold direction. Oh, it's 1. Oh, both of them is positive. Oh, gotcha. Don't type that. Don't press enter. All right, so now it's still, so if I fold it quick, so now it thinks I can unfold it at this point, which I can do. Boom. And now I can press B, and it's still turn on sprayer. Yes, he typed 1! -1! Or not -1. Yes. He caught up to me. Alright, so we're looking for, you think... Display. Max distance. Max distance. Display. Display, because I wasn't finding discharge in here at all. Disable backwards. So I went a little bit more simple. I have to click this a few times because we got a few in here. And then camera distance. Display animation, RPM display. RPM display. No, there's no dischargeable in here, sir. Now the question is...
The Rubicon has a dischargeable
Yes, it does,
required
doesn't
tip at 663.
So this says dischargeable, trigger dischargeable. Yeah, but isn't this empty speed 200?
Oh, that's doing is saying how fast the stuff sprays.
Right. Dischargeable trigger.
And it's just,
What do you think, Alfalfa? I still don't know why it works still when it's folded, but whatever. In my book, that shouldn't function at all. But let's go ahead and copy this quick. And fill unit. There's my mouse.
yeah, it's underneath it. Yeah.
Capacity. We got diesel, def, and air, and sprayer. Okay, and this does not. This goes right on the. This goes from fill unit to AI. This goes from fill unit to turn vehicle on. Washable. So, right. Put that in there. The new test runner does not fail those shader. Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, this is what I thought. There's a new version of the test runner since the latest game update. Because the base game vehicle shaders were changed in the last update, the old test runner failed it. The new test runner does not fail those shaders. Is that, do we have to find that in the same spot that you posted the other day, or is that the new spot to find that test runner? Which is maddening. Why they bury that, I don't know. It's like, you know, So, if we go and Hardy's with an H, not a G or K. There we are. Rubicon and GE in the same spot. Okay, thanks. Thank you, sir. So, you guys hear that? All of the test runner we're using, we need to update to the new version since they changed the game. Because they made an update to the vehicle shader. Otherwise, you're going to have a constant reoccurring issue. And it calls out to the base game. No wonder I couldn't understand what the heck was going on. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it failing those? Oh, I don't know what I just closed. I closed the wrong thing. Dang it. Somebody get my click happiness out of here. In regards to the detail array parse errors, I believe you can just delete those files from your new shader folder without issue in this particular instance. I can always put them in the bloat folder and reload the mod and see if it has any issues, warnings, errors, and then run the test runner again and find out, right? So I guess that's a win-win plus change. All right. There's the Rubicon. Minimize it. Minimize that. All right. Now, where is this? Thank you, sir. I didn't realize they updated the test runner. That would have been important information to have had in my forefront. I need to find my... I closed the XMLs. Monkey biscuits. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so dischargeable. We're looking for discharge trigger. No, discharge trigger. And by the way, Alfalfa, Rubber Bruno, thanks for all your help tonight, guys. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. Why have I got that open twice? Save changes? No. Alright, so now let's go back to here. And copy this quick. Do a control left, control V. Dischargeable is 0010 0. And we go back to here. 0010 0 is what we're looking for. 0. just gotta put it in this one. I don't want to change the name. 10. That's 11. So 10. So 0010 dischargeable trigger. Well, see, here's the only. This is what's weird is that looks like it has everything to do with being able to be unloaded, James, and not the actual sprayer stuff. Because that gets into your fill, you know, the actual, you know, being able to unload the apparatus. You
That's
know
what
I
I
mean?
wondered if it wasn't for the unloading feature.
I don't know if that has anything to do with the price of tea in China, but
Worth a thought.
I know. I hate it when you're not right because that would have made my life simpler. Okay, so here we go. So let me, you know, let's go ahead and run through this here for those of you who haven't seen this before. And Craig is our resident how to find this thing. The latest version of Test Runner FS22, which is we click on that. So it's in the
No,
GD.
that would be Lucky.
What? Huh? No.
Lucky.
Yeah, but he's not the resident of finding it because I listened to you one night on tell Craig, Craig where it was at. Okay.
Yeah, Lucky told me.
So
Yeah.
What
it's
do I got going on?
Where to find the link to click on to get the test runner
Oh yeah.
in that thing. You told me where to find it.
all right. So now let's go.
Yeah. You guys are looking for it again?
Yeah, because you got to update it because yours is now outdated. So you'll want to update it because otherwise you. I know I just put that on stream. Is what it is. It's gonna throw you errors with things that you actually don't have errors with. Which is what I was just poking Rubber Burner about. I was like, how do I fix this? I don't even get why it comes up because it's having an issue with the base game shader. And I'm going, this doesn't make any sense. It's because they changed the base game shader in the new update, and so they had to update the test runner. Well, I was using the old test runner with the new shader, and since they don't match, it's saying you have a problem when you really don't. But
It's in downloads. Modding.
Okay.
And it's the 5th from the bottom under icon generator.
Test runner, there it is. All right. So yeah, if you don't have access to the GDN, get access to it. It's a pain in the butt. I hate the GDN. Just test runner. Wait a minute. So that's my test runner now. Now it looks like that. Okay, replace. Sure, replace it. Did that replace this? Should have. All right, let me. That's in my downloads. Okay, let's just run my 4840 through there real quick. Nope, it's not in there. So John, did you fix that sprayer yet? Uh-oh, is John having to go? Did John take a break to go breathe? Chad, if you're paying attention, I hope you heard that. If not, I'll tell you again later. Probably shortly, actually, because I'm heading off to work. What time is it? 8:11. Okay. I don't know what to do about that sprayer, John. It doesn't make any sense. It functions folded, but doesn't function unfolded. Like, really? Okay. I have changed... Oh, no, the brand I got. Wait a minute. Wrong compression. John Deere DDS. Okay, hang on. Error. Okay, minimums. Oh, so this updated this to 64. Unnecessary mip maps. Does not need mip maps. Kill me here. John, okay. My God, they've gotten picky. Has to be. Wait, what? Resolution of brand icon. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That almost means you have to run everything back through the test runner. Half this stuff is new. Obsolete file. Let's wait on that. Unused files. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's showing these as unused. Ugh. Faulty i3Ds, but I don't care about those. And then, okay. Back to the beginning, Vicini. Back to the beginning. Alright. Yeah. It's not where I want to be. Don't you see? Mods. No. Dang it. Converted. 4840. Okay. So now it says that John Deere DDS in the textures folder. So John Deere DDS. Where's John Deere DDS? Brand icon. Oh, here. Nerp. Okay, so now if we open this up and uses 1 requires 5. So uses 1 requires 5. So resave that. Save it as 5. We're going to turn the maps off. Save that. Okay. That's done. Yay, hey. Access channels. Store.dds. Okay. So we're going to go back to here. Right? This is the store 4840. Uses 5. Sufficient is 1. Swear I just changed that. So uses 5, sufficient is 1. Swear it just had me fuss with that, but whatever. Mod disk version, minimum is now 64. They've gotten really particular with that one. And change it up here. Okay. Save that. Fatal error, don't care. Right now, don't care. Brand John Deere uses da 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 da. It's not needing maps, right? Okay, so the John Deere. Oh, I should have changed that when I was in there. Go back to this. And go back into textures. And go back into the John Deere DDS. And it needs to be 25664. Image resized. Wait, what? Hang on. What? It has to be double. Oh, 512, 256. My bad, I was going the wrong way. 512. Whoop, not 623. 512, 256. Not that big. Okay. Okay. Savity wavity. And does not need maps. And requires 5. Save that. Close that. Alright. Bang bang. Obsolete file. FS22. Oh, well, yeah, that's because, yeah. Okay, so then the shaders, these can get cut, thrown in that bullet folder. I got too many bullet folders, have you noticed? Move those over there, making that folder just a little bit bigger. Okay. Now, open twice. Now, if we go back to this guy here, go back to here, and then these 3 I can't do anything about because those are outside my realm. And unmatched material configuration. This material configuration inside the mod, not present in the shader cache, shader variation, material properties. Modify your material in the mod to match one of the configurations that are available in the cache. Choose only one of the following configurations. I don't know what that means. But we smile, we nod, and we move on. So where is everybody at who does or does not need help?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I appreciate you going away and being silent while you fixed your mod. So tell us how you fixed it.
I had things yeah.
Ah. Did the angels stop by?
Mhm.
Or was it the bears?
Yeah.
Those are the only two that really come to mind, to be honest with you.
So what happened?
I moved on from your thing, and for a little while, because I don't have any idea what's wrong. What is this thing's problem? I have changed this. I keep changing this back and forth. It keeps saying wrong compression.
I'm just gonna scrap that one.
I wouldn't scrap it, but set it aside. Maybe it'll come to us.
Yeah.
Element name wearable vehicle missing expected element. Okay, whatever. Don't really care all that much. And
Because I got the same problem with that 250 pull type sprayer too. It won't fold or unfold.
well, we got that. We got that to work, but I guess the problem is whether or not it sprays when it's unfolded. Mine doesn't spray when it's unfolded. Mine only sprays when it's folded, which is like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So go back to this godforsaken mod. John Deere Textures Store 4840. Uses 1, requires 5. Use the store icon. Do I have that called out the wrong way? Is that my problem? And that's why I'm running Mickey Mouse games here. Hang on a second here. So, close that. Nope. Close that. Okay. So this is looking for icon. That is not looking for the stored EDS. So it's not. Image checkers John Deere.dds. I'm talking about store 4840, which is not in the mod desk here. But if I open up the XML, I should find store. There's store DDS. Okay. Uses DTX1, requires 5 on this. Use the store icon. Got that. Yeah, I'm with you there. Okay. Uses DTX5. Sufficient is 1. What? Wait a minute. How the heck is that possible? Oh, John Deere. Okay. Oh. Alright, so maybe I misread those. Textures. Store 4840. We're going to open that one. Uses 1, requires 5. We're going to save this as 5. Done. We're going to open up the John Deere. John Deere DDS, which is this one. Uses 5, sufficient is 1. So we're going to save this one. We're going to change this to 1. Okay. Save. Done. Done. We're going to kill this again. We're going to rerun our test runner. Except for that's not where I want to be. I've spent way too many hours doing this rubber burner, I'll tell you right now. Not just this mod, just all those mods in there in general. Test runner. I was like, oh my god. I came home from work the other day. I was too tired to drive, but to sit here and like a fast out. It's like, if I pass out at the computer, no big deal. If I pass out on the road, that's a problem. And I fussed with mods for 2.5 hours. And harvested potatoes. How are you doing, James? Is that potato harvester functioning, or did you fall asleep?
No, it's functioning. I just have
Dust bunnies, that's right.
dust bunnies when I unload.
Okay, I don't get this. John Deere DDS uses 1, requires 5. Store DDS Uses 5, requires sufficient as 1. I have export the texture as DTX1 to reduce memory use by 50%. I have changed those around twice now, not 3 times. And at this point, you know what I say? Poo on you. And then just mod this stuff. Okay. Pretty happy with that one. All right. Even though it doesn't want to cooperate. So, how are you doing, Lucky?
Oh, what I've done on it so far is I've taken the particle type and changed it from unloading to soil harvesting, and then it just looks like there's dirt coming off of there instead of like dust and everything.
Okay.
But I guess it depends on if you want the dust part of it. Then I'm gonna have to go back to the unloading part and figure out why. And that I didn't run it through that tester that you were just using, so maybe it'll show up something there.
Well, it's not the worst idea I've heard. It might call out something that you just having an issue with. I don't know. Otherwise, I think that let me well, that's either frozen or broken. I'm not sure. What do we have that we need? What's a trailer? An in-game trailer. I'm in the game still, so I want to look at something quick. So if we go with the Welger DK115, close enough. Okay, Welger. Oh, it's the only Welger in here. All right, cool. So is that, you said that's under animations, right? Lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, animation. Animations. Okay. So effects node. Tip animation. Okay. Let me pick something a little less involved. Something that only tips one way. Is there a trailer that only tips one? This doesn't have
legal.
Well, here, the crampy kipper here. It's only, it dumps or it doesn't dump. That's it. I just want something simple to look at to compare with. So take care, Rubber Burner. Thanks for the help, man. Especially like, dude, update your tester. That was a big one. Crampy. What? How's that not in there? That's the crampy half pipe HP 20. Oh. Okay, so now I go control F. Animation. Okay, animations. So backdoor. Here is my thought, Lucky.
Okay.
Is tip animation back and back door. Oh, it does have door. Hydraulic sound. So it's got these sound templates attached, which is fine because these are, it makes things cool. But part node body, start time, end time, start rotation. I thought these were called out. Where is the, like the dirt animation you added, or you were working on,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. I'm a bit lost. I was just I was playing with my son, and I jumped back in here. Okay, why are you looking at a regular trailer?
Just to get comparisons on how it looks for its
for
stuff,
the unload
because
part of it?
because it's gonna have grain and the smoke from the grain, right?
Okay.
And so I was just wanting to get something that was simple to compare with.
Okay, so in in the mod that we're working on,
Uh-huh.
it is under forage wagon fill effect, and then it's an effect node.
So, and that's in the XML?
Yeah, in the XML. Yep.
Control F, fill. Fill
So it's a
unit,
fill-
fill unit, fill unit, fill unit, fill unit.
If you want to look at the same mod, Brad, I've sent you it over. It's that SB.
Unit. Fill volume, unload. Index, fill volume. Dischargeable, fill unit. Okay. Let me. You sent this. Where did you send it to, sir?
Sent it to you in private messenger.
Where?
It should be the SB pack.
Yeah, but where? But well, this private message you sent me. Where's this private message at? Did you press enter?
Double check. Yeah, it's the SB pack above my log.
Oh, it's still that thing.
Yes, that
Oh.
thing.
Well, so I'm sitting here going, oh, he sent me something new. I'm going, I don't see anything new. Come on, Skippy, work with me here. Download. All right. Kill this for a minute. You know what? We're done with the John Deere 42, so just kill all that. And downloads, and that's the SB pack, 7-zip, extract files. Okie dokie. Kill this. We can kill this. And the XML. All right, so this. It's got combine effects. Okay. Right. So where were you at in here, Lucky?
If you're in the HU Super fill effect,
Whoa, HU.
Under-
Whoa, hang on. HU
yeah, there's
Super.
like 3 different ones in there.
Oh, but that's you're in the i3D.
No, there should
I'm
be
in the XML.
Hang
there
on.
should be an XML. Have you
There we
unzipped
go.
it?
There we are. Got it. Okay. Fill. Now, what are we looking for? Here we go. Particle effect,
The
emitter
HU
effect.
Super.
Yeah, forge wagon, fill effect, effect node, yada yada yada. Particle effect, particle effect, particle effect. Soil harvesting, cleaning soil, cleaning dust. Seems to have all the animations there, right? Right?
Yeah. So what I changed first, and I don't know if it makes any difference, but I put the effect class particle effect. I moved that over behind so that everything, I don't know, everything looks the same. I don't know if that makes any difference. But then where it says unloading at the particle type.
All right, hang on. I haven't got a. I would tell you what John usually tells me. I don't have a dang clue where you're at.
Well,
We're under forge wagon.
yep.
Then fill effect.
And then, yep. And then the next line
Is effect node, effect class, particle effect, effect node. So okay.
yep, particle type is unloading.
Particle type.
Go down.
Oh,
one
there
more
you
row.
are.
That's the one that is looking like it's dust bunnies.
Okay.
So I basically I went from unloading, and then the one that's right below it is soil harvesting.
Okay.
I switched it to that, and then it just looks like there's like dirt coming there
Okay. So now let's
instead of dust.
Let me go like this.
But now I'm wondering if you would run it in that mod checker.
Yeah.
If it's like a type I forget what that's called, like type 5, type 1. I'm wondering if it's just something like that needs to get changed.
Oh, I'm gonna try something different here too. Come on, get over there. Alright, so now that didn't work out right. Whatever. You over here. What is your problem? Why are you doing that, you big honky turd? I want not this. I want this over here. Move it. What the heck? I'm having a John effect here. You see this, John? No, that's okay. Let's move this one over here. Move that one over there. No, that's backwards, you dingle hoppus. Well, we can close that. We can close that, and we can just go like this. Okay, so the super is the one we're working on. Okay, so now I go here, Control F.
You know where you had the
Okay.
unloading? Change it to smoke. See what you think to that.
So the Evo 290, which is
Evo 290 is the potato harvester.
right. So it's got effect class is morph position effect, not particle effect. It's got a lot less to it here. I wonder if they simplified it, because it's got an effect unload, material type, belt, and then all your jazzy numbers there. And then the next one's down. Particle effect is effect particle unloading and unloading particle type unloading. That's it. That's all the effects it's got in here. We've got 4 in the one we're working on in the base game. One, it's got 2. And this is not unless Control F. Effect, no. Oh, no. Go over here. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe that's why it is Control F. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's still got effect class, morph position effect, belt type, crop dirt, crop clean, soil harvesting, clean soil, cleaning soil, and cleaning dust. And we've got soil harvesting, clean soil, clean dust. The unloading one is, yeah. I'd say by changing the unloading one to soil harvesting, you did it right. I mean, because this is essentially matching. Otherwise, right, guys? I'm looking at this right?
Pretty much, yeah. James, you said you changed it to unloading to smoke?
Yeah, I've changed it to smoke.
How does that look?
Well, I ain't got dust bunnies.
Okay.
That's a bonus.
I'll catch you guys later.
Already?
All right. Have a good one, Craig.
It's been a long day.
Oh my gosh. Man starts at 4 o'clock when the rest of us are already up, and he's got to quit early.
Zip it, blunder monkey.
Take care, Craig. I'll talk to you
See you
later.
later, Craig.
Alright,
Yep.
so
This is Paul.
this. So for some reason, I broke the converter there for a minute.
Yeah, because we're playing multiplayer right now, so I can't jump in and see what smoke looks like.
Abort test runner due to setting stop test on parser equals true. What? XML parser. Well, I can load that mod into the game, for crying out loud. How the heck is it breaking the test runner? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Ouch.
Can you see that, Lucky?
see what Jimmy Boy's doing.
Where are we at?
I'm just.
Ooh,
Are
that's
you
an
alive?
interesting little
Okay.
guy. It really would be a two-person type sort of thing, or three.
Well, yeah, because you can only get 500 litres in at a
Yeah,
time.
and then you're full
Yes.
because she's filled the conveyor
It's
belt up and
full.
everything.
Yeah.
Is there? So the smoke
The
is
smoke.
is more like a quite a bit bigger cloud of it then. Is that right?
Looks like it there, look.
Yeah.
That looks right.
Yeah, that looks pretty good because
Yeah.
you would think that that's gonna fly off of it like that.
It will. It does. We
And
have
then
blowers in the back of ours.
the
It's just a
other
dust
one,
bowl behind them.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look good.
which is this one. That all loads up. Perfect. But when you come to unload,
Yay! The dust bunnies are back!
so
See, so it seems like the unload effect is broken.
Right, it is. Because, did you change that to CPU message or something like that, James, in the i3D in GE?
I don't know, I'll have a look in a sec.
Because if you did, that's where the dust bunnies are coming from. And Rubber Burner essentially told me that they used to use a shape file in the i3D for different things, and now they changed it over to transform group, kind of like the AI thing changed, where it used to have a shape in front of the vehicle in GE. Now it's just a node at the front of the vehicle, and then you use the XML callout linked width and height to define that area from an
You want
XML
to look
standpoint.
in the XML of the i3D or the actual i3D in GE?
The actual i3D.
Right.
I'm going to put you to the side here real quick. Oh, no, I didn't mean to minimize you altogether. Put you over there. Okay. So now this is now here, here. Wrong compression on the brand DDS. Mod desk needs to be updated. Obsolete localization, format error, unnecessary bitmaps on this. Brand resolution has to be that, and it's that. They must have updated that because this was not an issue before. Unused file, window.dds.
Where do I need to look? Unload in effect.
Where did I put you? Where'd you go? Alright, so yeah, I believe the unloading, I wouldn't move them necessarily, but the unloading effect is a shapes file. Hang on, let me grab. So Grimmy. Grimmy's a G. The Evo 290. I'm gonna compare mine and yours, James. We'll talk it back and forth.
Right.
Come on, honey, load up. So I just gotta track it down now. As soon as it loads. So component 1, component 2. Okay, component 1. That's interesting. Effects. Here we go. So no, maybe not. Effect unload is still a shape file because that's what you're looking at too. The effect unload essentially.
Yeah.
I gotta. So your effect. No, it's still shape. And in the shapes, it's all grayed out. It's got custom shadows. You go over there.
Yeah.
Receive.
Yep.
Distance blending.
Yep.
And tangents.
Yep.
0, 0, and then gray, and then your BV stuff, whatever it is. That's
material one, I've got default matte.
Yeah, that's in there too. And then material editing is default matte, and then you can the adobo color. You can adjust those numbers. Normal map is default normal PNG.
Yep.
Is that what you got in the normal map?
Yep. Shared default
okay.
map PNG.
Custom shader is nothing.
Right. Whoa.
Oh, you killed it, which is, you know, matches mine now, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Mine's the in-game unit. What is that?
Yeah, mine's gone red.
Yeah, that might have been a problem.
That's
And that was
What's
grain
it?
unloading smoke shader
Grain unload.
in the custom shade.
See, there's something there. Yeah, is there a different shader in the base game?
Grain unloading belt shader, unloading shader, unloading smoke shader. But they're all grain, those three.
And mine doesn't use. Mine's the base game one. Doesn't have anything there. Hang on, let me grab. Where did mine go? There it is. So.
But if I delete it off this mod, it brings up that red
Right.
glow.
I'm trying to figure out why mine doesn't. Would you quit grabbing that one? Put it back. Thank you. None of them. So effect. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's tackle this. Evo 200. Effect. Node.
And none of them have got it on here.
Effect unload.
I'm gonna take off, guys.
Already? Come on, John. It's not even midnight.
No, I gotta go.
I feel ya.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Walk with your feet close together. Effect node. Okay, so here's effect node. Effect. Okay, hang on. I got two dadgum many things up on the screen. So effect unload. Effect node is effect unload. Where's effect unload? Which is there. Which is there. So that's effect unload. Here's a thing that I wonder if it's got anything to do with this effect class. Alright, so my effect unload, which is in the dischargeable section, your dischargeable section has effect node, effect class, pipe effect. I wonder if you change it to this morph position effect, and then go, just kind of update this line, because yours is all pipe effect, pipe, and all that jazz for your, well, that's the super, but I wonder if it's got anything to do with that, James.
Which one are you looking at? You looking at the potato harvester?
I've got the Evo 290 open.
Yep.
And under dischargeable, you'll find the effect node. Effect node. It calls it effect class. This more position effect for your effect unload, which is, I believe, the same thing. I wonder if just updating that information, so long as you just call the effect unload. If the node is 012, obviously put 012 in there, but I wonder if that's the deal.
4, 6, 7. Dischargeable.
That's my next best. My next best thing to tackle. Oh, Chad's unmuted, but he's not talking. He's being real quiet. Chad.
Do what?
I said you've been unmuted, but you haven't said anything. You've just been real quiet.
Well, I can't get a word in edgewise. I'm just listening.
Mike, would you quit talking over everyone?
Well,
It's been
mine,
busy. It's been busy.
the SE260, if you look at it, it doesn't have material type, particle type.
I'd almost
Got
bring
those.
I'd bring stuff in and see if it don't make it better. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You can break it worse. Okay, well, Control Z. Not that. Whoops, I screwed it up. My favorite two buttons, Control Z. So, did you hear me about the upgraded tester thing?
No.
So, you'll need to go back into GDN and download the Giants tester. And
Oh, so they
then it
got a new one?
I'm sorry?
They got a new one?
Yeah, when they updated the patch, they updated their in-game shader. So they had to update the tester so that it would test that shader correctly. So since we're using the old tester, it sees the new in-game shader and says, you got a problem, this isn't going to work, even though there's not really a problem. And then there's a couple other things that they tweaked on it that, like, if you run all your mods that you already were happy with through it, it'll say you need to change it to these. But I don't think any of them are groundbreakingly game changing. Like the brand logo when you're in the screen, it says Chevy or Grimmy or whatever in the top left corner when you're in the store. It was 256 by 64 required. Now it's 512 by 256 required. They're minor things.
Dumb.
What the reasoning is, I don't know. They would just want to get a higher resolution picture there. Possibly that's it. I don't know.
All right.
But, but it'll quit giving you issues with that that shader thing that we kept seeing on all those mods, and we're like, what the heck? It's like it's using an in-game shader. I was like, how the heck is that working? I don't get it.
Dang it.
All right, James, do you get dust bunnies?
No, it broke it.
Oh, ow. Oh, your poor tractor.
Love it. Love it.
Yep, dust bunnies.
Still got dust bunnies, huh?
Yep.
I don't get it. Oh, those I can change pretty easy. Where was that exactly? That was in which i3D? Unknown shooters. I get i3D files, but oh, hey, there we go. Oh, hey, there we go. ROPS. ROPS i3D, okay. You ever think, gee, I wish I had some more things open. Save it. Close it. Okay. And also throw an issue at you now. My disk is now all 60. Everything's 64. The international DDS needs to be 5. Let's open up the ROPS again. International, okay, that's still that one. Alright, so now if I go back to here, I gotta go closing that. So the international, where's it at? International.dds and textures. International, which is I. International, here we go. Okay. Now, this needs to be using a size of 512 by what? 256. 256. Okay. We need to save that as 5. No mip maps, okay. Savity. Alright. Universe. Alright, let's see how that fixes us up. And then I need to head off here for the night. Oh, shoot. So, for those of you tuned in, watched, give me a thumbs up, liked, enjoyed, or drove the almighty Range Rover, to which we worship alfalfa for. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Are you leaving now?
Well, kind of, but